Hello, my author friends out there, and thank you for turning in to another Book Promotion Library video tip here. And today we want to talk about book descriptions. I think book descriptions are something that more authors need to take a look at, see how their description is designed. There's so many hit or miss things in a book description that you want to do. And that you need to think about. First one is length. Let's talk about length of the book description to start. I'm thinking of a couple paragraphs is plenty. I've seen book descriptions that are one sentence, which is not going to grab anybody. And I've seen book descriptions that are like 2 pages long, and it's like people are going to get bored. They didn't want to read the book. They just want to see what it's about. The big thing is you need to think about when you're creating your book description is think of it as a movie trailer in that sense. When you watch a movie trailer, they don't tell you the whole movie. They tell you bits and pieces of the movie, the interesting parts, the things that you want to see that's going to draw you in. Because your book description is like fishing. Any of you that are fishermen in that, you want to throw that bait out, you want to throw that hook out, to reel people in so they want to get your book, that they want to. They don't want to feel like they've already know what's in your book. They want to know, they want to be curious. It wants to create curiosity in that thing. And I think that's the big thing you need to think about with your book description is always creating that curiosity. And with that first sentence has to be a killer. That first sentence has to be right on spot. I think that's the one you have to take the most time thinking about and putting into place because people today don't have a whole lot of attention span. Let's just say it as it is. So they're not going to read something that they don't get hooked on right from the start. So that first sentence has to be a doozy. It has to really hook the person in. So I think you need to spend the most of your time when you're writing your description on that first sentence. Another thing that you need to do while you're creating your book description is start looking for those keywords. Is your book nonfiction? Is it fiction? Look for those keywords that are going to bring people in and as far as a search of your book or anything goes. If it's nonfiction, if it's self-help, those type of things. What are the keywords? Is it motivation? Is it business help? Is it learning a new programming language? Think of the key words that work that and make sure to filter those into your book description so that people really know what it's about. And when they're searching, it'll be bringing them to your book. Same thing with your nonfiction. Think of the keywords. Is it horror? Is it gore? Is it romance? Think of the words associated with that and filter those in throughout your description so that it becomes more of a target when people are looking for, I want a paranormal romance. If your book's a paranormal romance, is that phrase in the title, in the description of your book somewhere? Those type of things. So big thing, book description. It's very important. It is the trailer. It is the hook, line, and sinker of how you're going to draw people in. Needs to work well with your cover as well. You don't want a cover that doesn't relay what the book is about. Same way with your description. You want your description to be descriptive. You don't want it to just be an excerpt from the book. Don't just say, take a paragraph out of your book and put it on there. That's not good in my opinion. Some people may differ, but I'm just giving you my opinions as far as what I've seen and what I've worked with. Make sure it's long enough, but not too long. You don't want to not give people enough to bait them in, but you don't want to give them too much. They're like, oh my God, this book's going to be boring because they put so much in the description. I don't think I want to read it now because I've got the gist of it in just the description. Curiosity. Curiosity is the word of the day when we're talking about book descriptions. That's the thing that you want to be focused on, that curiosity.